More than just stone and architecture, these stones tell a story. This stone I've passed by many times at historic Elmwood here in Memphis, tucked on the main aisle between the Phillips Cottage and the yellow fever victims. There's a stone of a veteran, his picture in his uniform standing proud with the flags on each side. And I wondered to myself, what is his story? I was able to find a few bits of his last days, shared in the commercial appeal, as was the custom of the times. This is that story. Lester Trezevant Sigler, of 971 Thomas Avenue, was ordered to report for examination on Monday, August 6, 1917. On May 26, 1918, he can be seen standing proudly in his uniform in the commercial appeal, stating he is now serving in the Signal Corps, Company F, the 118th. In June of 1918, his parents release a note stating he has arrived safely in France. In October of 1918, his stone would be etched. Nobly he fell while fighting for liberty, October 8, 1918, aged 22 years, 6 months, 12 days. 1 year later, in the commercial appeal, we learn more of his story. You can feel the memories as they are still fresh, much more than just a stone. In sad remembrance of our dear son and brother. 13th Division, 118th Infantry, Company F, killed in action, October 8, 1918, in France. Gone but not forgotten. 1 year ago today, dear hero, son, and brother, you gave your young, sweet life in France, in the field of honor for us. You are not forgotten, dear son and brother, in these autumn days. Over and around our golden star for you are the sad and lonely ones, day by day, thinking of you. You are sleeping, sweetly sleeping, as the night dew falls on the grass o'er your head. Though in silence it weeps, but shall brighten your verdure, the grave where you sleep. The time has passed since you have gone, but yet the memory still. A place is vacant in our home, which can never be filled. Dear Lester, we think of you in silence, no eyes can see us weep, but many silent tears are shed when others are asleep. In memory you will ever live within our hearts, and yet the love you gave us here on earth we never can forget. To us it would be heaven if you were only here again. We always think of you, dear, who was our joy and pride. If only we had you back again, sitting by our side. Dear hero, son, and brother, across the sea, sweet is thine endless rest, but sweeter far that Father's breast upon the shores eternally possessed. For Jesus reigns o'er thee, dear hero, son, and brother across the sea. The loving memory will never fade, though you rest silent in the grave. And now, dear one, you've gone, may your rest be sweet, till we in the great beyond will meet. Sadly missed, Mr. Robert L. Sigler, father. Miss Rita V. Sigler, mother. Miss Floddy M. Sigler, sister. Miss Jilly B. Sigler, sister. Mr. Jim Hill Sigler, brother. Mr. Eddie C. Sigler, brother. Miss J. W. Sigler, sister-in-law. Miss E. C. Sigler, sister-in-law. Miss Dorothy Geraldine Sigler, niece. You see, they are more than just a stone. They are memories of those who've gone before, lessons to learn, people to remember, emotions to feel. If you have one that you'd like me to tell the story of, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can find.